Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here, and welcome back to another episode on the YouTube channel. In today's video, we have got at the racecourse European football for the first time in the save. It has taken 7 seasons, and we are in the Europa League after finishing 6th in the league last year. And if you want to go check how we've done that, give that a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, then go click on the playlist and watch all the episodes to see how we've got here. Since we last met, which was obviously that very boring Man City 0-0, but at least we went through all the transfers, etc. We also recapped that we beat Arsenal and drew Liverpool in a crazy one. We had a tough time against Portsmouth at the, I can't remember what the stadium's called. I definitely know what the stadium's called. Too early in the morning. I'm having my morning coffee. It's 8:30. I watch Premier League till 2-3 in the morning. Anyway, we went to Pompey at Fratton Park still. I have to check this now, and this is what a very whatever. Fratton Park? Yeah, there we go. It eventually came to me. We went to Fratton Park and we got into a bit of a cup tie. We conceded to a long throw. Kid you not, a long throw in the first minute of the game. We then had 18 shots, 12 on target, 2.11 XG. Needed a corner to break the deadlock and then one in a shootout. But I kid you not, the most typical cup thing ever. Flick on, Dominguez left it, hit the bar, Davies then heads home, and I was just like, oh, okay, it's going to be like this. We then played Burnley on stream. We are currently live, so links down below. As you can see in this game here, we absolutely dominated, but we conceded to another long throw in the second minute, so maybe something to be worried about. Unlike that one where it was a flick on and that was a long throw that came back out, and then the crosser whipped the ball and they headed it in. We then went on a run and we went ballistic. As you can see, a slightly rotated side there as well, which looks pretty damn good. And Robinson, big shout out to him. He scored his first goal finally for the football club, and he's been here, 3 seasons? And that's his first goal. So there you go. The right back isn't the most aggressive bloke in the world, but he is getting on the score sheet, which you love to see. On top of that too, the advanced playmaker roles look really good. Pedro Orellana looked very good in the 2 games he just started in it, and then McAtee scored a very nice goal and linked up play superbly well in the last game. I'll just show you that goal there too because it was an absolute banger. If I'm going to get the advanced playmaker and support to play like this, I've never got it to work, right? Because they usually just sit in the hole, they don't run forward, they don't keep up with play, they're too far back, and then have to display these really big diagonals to be influenced in game. If you're going to get a guy that, even on advanced playmaker and attack, is going to get in and around the box and do this, and, well, that's a shot and a half, curling left foot effort, you're going to be very happy, aren't you? So we're going to try and see that out. In terms of the Europa League phase, it's the same old as like from the Champions League. Top 8 get through automatically. Obviously, night 3 to 24th go into the first round knockout stage. And if you finish 25th or below, you are out of the competition. Having a look at the teams that are currently in here at the moment, you're probably saying the last of Juventus, Newcastle, on paper, are probably favourites for the competition. Feyenoord, Benfica, Bayer 04, OJ Nice, pretty good side. Sevilla, obviously, steeped in history in this comp. Fiorentina, Strasbourg, from some bigger sides, are probably the teams that are going to be fighting mostly in this competition. And Celtic, I'll probably throw Celtic in there. But looking at where we are in terms of our development as a football club, I honestly think that if we can get through and get a couple good ties, we can shake up this competition and go super deep. I'm talking semi-final, final, you name it. On top of that as well, we have got the team out here on paper, and I will endeavour to give you the Motherwell game as well as a doubleheader here for Europe. And the main reason for doing that is because I want to give you guys what the reserve team looks like as well. So our game here, I'm normally going to play Dominguez in goal for the Europa League moving forward, but after playing what is 224 league games plus all the cup games, etc., something like 250 plus maybe 300 appearances nearly for Wrexham, I'm going to get Arthur to play on this historic day. Robertson, Origa, Lorenzi, Destiny, Udogi with Koulibaly, Moriba, Orhan Marzabal, McAtee, Nestri Irikunda, and Josh Herman make the team. There is a case to maybe rotate here because we've got Newcastle coming up in 3 days. I want to win my first game in Europe, so the plan for this game is win well, and then rotate and rest. You get 5 subs, so do your due diligence and etc. there as well. And then against Motherwell, I am going to rotate and show you guys a rotated side as well. Let's go in there, see what we can do here. Hopefully this is going to be a big old win. Hopefully Nestri can go bang. It would be nice for his development too. Stay patient. Let's go and have a look how good this Molde side is. And we get the Champions League. We get the Europa League music, hopefully, as they walk out too. Keepers, meh. Skogma's okay. Nordal's got a bit of pace but lacks a bit of defending. Eric's 32, looks a bit slow. You're looking at this and there's some guys that are plucky. The 21-year-old looks okay out on the right, playing a 4-4-2. You look at this team and you go, okay, we should be winning. He's also pretty good, the Norwegian 19-year-old, Thomas. He could have some development in him. Your bowler's there. Okay, nice. Emmanuel, good to see you. I've used you before. It's a solid side. It's not a side that you look at and go, we should lose to. Our first team should beat that, and I would say that our reserve should as well. Here we are, Europa League song. First time in the save. I love the cut screens. I love it this year. It's so good. I can't wait for next year's game where it would be more massive. First time at the racecourse, Europa League football. It just looks good. A 24,000 seater racecourse, by the way. We have expanded the stadium so much. And there is plans to expand it again. Poor. Let's go, boys. That is unreal. Alright, here we are. 0-0. We're in the red. They're in the blue. McAtee, free kick, and the keeper makes a save inside the first 3 minutes. We haven't conceded inside the first 2. For the first time in 2 games. Brilliant. Hamazabal to whip one in towards the front stick. Instead he goes back stick. It's cleared away by only as far as Josh Herman, who's had a very slow start to the year. Ball back stick again. That's cleared. Hamazabal, your doggy's efforts blocked. And, well, Molde already defending to the last man inside the first 3 minutes here. So that is a very good start without getting a goal. Highlight for Molde now. Hoosen, Hug, ball into the channel. Picked off by Arthur, who lets Ariga know that he's going to pick it up. And here he is, mate. Club legend Arthur. We love him. He will not leave. Robinson goes. McAtee dropping in. Good run. Good ball. Hamazabal needs runners. Goes back stick. What a ball. Nestri Irukunda. Oh, what a ball from Hamazabal. And Nestri Irukunda is the first goal scorer at Wrexham in Europe. That is huge. The first European goal the racecourse ever see has been lit alight by a ball and a half from Hamazabal. Look at this. One touch. Not much on, and then he puts a David Beckham-esque ball right to his foot, and Nashir Irukunda goes bang, and it is 1-0, and we lead. What a ball from Hamazabal. That is a ball worthy of sending to my friend Paul. That is a ball and a half. Need to not get on stream straight after waking up. My eyes are like burning. Not because of how good that ball was. It was sensational, though. All right, yet to give Molde a shot, but only 1-0 here. I would love a second. Not going to lie. A second goal right now would be good. McAtee to whip one in. Backstick ball. Lorenzi. There he is. Andrea Lorenzi's a big boy. I love centre-backs that are over 6'2" and can head the ball. And Lorenzi's one of them. The 19-year-old Belgian wonder kid. Gets to the backstick and heads home. And it is 2-0. Perfect. That's exactly what we're after. That's a good header. That is a good header. That is 2-0. Brilliant. 34 minutes played for a botter. Stan Stoll. Hang. Good squeeze here from Wrexham. Nordal. Good boy out there towards Rodriguez, but Destiny Doggy does enough to put enough pressure on that first touch. McAtee finds Herman. Nestri made a run, so does Hamazabal. Here we go again. Jamie. What a run. What a ball. It's nearly an own goal. Nearly was an own goal. Great ball in from Jamie Hamazabal, though. Looking good out there. Ronningen puts one over the bar. That's Molde's closest they've come to a goal here today. We get into half-time at 2-0. I'm very, very pleased. No changes here, though. No changes straight off the bat. Think at 2-0 you don't want to start making changes. If it was 3-0, I'd probably bring a couple of people off here at half-time when we got Newcastle coming up. Would say that if you look at that, Molde is starting to dominate the game. I am going to make a couple of changes now, though. Lorenzi's had a pretty good game. Cunnington hasn't played many minutes first team-wise, so I am going to get him in as a ball-playing defender on cover. Also think that Destiny Doggy and Dan Robertson are massively important for our next games in Europe, so we're going to do that. Could actually get Paolo Roberto on, actually. And that's what I'm going to do, because he doesn't play many minutes either. Going to go to a complete wing-back on attack and a complete wing-back on attack. I know we're 2-0 up, but go get me another goal, kill this game off. I think that would be great. Arthur's not played many minutes either, so Arthur's going to go out in there as well on the right. For Jamie's had a very good game too. Gebert goes long, only as far as Koulibaly, Arthur, Josh Herman. Yet to score a goal this year. Arthur, good run. Kem Crook from complete wingback. What a finish. Kem Crook scores his first goal for the club. It's 3-0. It's party time. Kem Crook scores. Very well done here from Arthur. Good link-up play from Josh as well. Arthur off the bench. Does well. Kem Crook. Good finish. 3-0. All she wrote. What else are we going to do now? With that being said, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyone else that's tired or that needs to come off that's super duper important? Probably Koulibaly. We'll give George Davis a taste of Champions League, of European football at 17 years of age. Do it. Do it now. Pretty happy with that. McAtee or Herman probably should have come off, actually, right now that I look at who was fit and who wasn't, but that's fine. Josh needs a goal. Nashiri Rakunda. Herman, McAtee, unlucky. Apparently McAtee has picked up a knock. Should be able to shake it off, hopefully. 3-0 up. Very, very dominating display out here, which is superb. Very worried that Josh has not scored this season. Don't like that. But 90 minutes played, 4 minutes at a time. Herman's off the park, so I doubt he's going to score from this highlight. McAtee wins. Arthur, Davis, Kem Crook can beat a man, decides that he didn't want to. Are we going to concede a goal in our first game in Europe? It looks like with 10 men out there, we will. It's only because there's 10 men out here too, isn't it, game? That is a good move. And, well, Molde get one back on the, not on the break. I was going to say on the break. They've kind of built out pretty well there, sort of on the break. I'm more disappointed at the fact that we were down to 10 men with Josh off the park, we conceded. Arthur to whip one in. Herman's the target, doesn't find him. If they were to score right now and they got the ball, squeaky bum time, here we go. Squeaky bum time. Squeaky bum time. All right. This has come out of nowhere. Squeaky bum time. Right. There's no way they have enough time to score another one, right? They scored in the 92nd and 94th minute. We do win our first game at the racecourse. We win 3-2. We were 3-0 up and conceded 2 goals in the last 4 minutes of the game. I'm actually very annoyed at the result now. Now that result's not good because 3-0 was great for our goal difference. 3-2, that's a shit result now. Very disappointed with that. Look, I want to blast them, but that's our first game in Europe. We won. Move along. Yeah, we'll do that. That's a bit annoying. Gash lower leg as well for Herman. Herman is yet to score this season, boys, which I expected this to be his best year yet. Last goal was against Salzburg in pre-season. He is not doing well. One recent form. Apparently I can't do that. No dramas. I pressed the wrong button. Trying to save. All right, YouTube. I will be back in a second for the Motherwell game, so you can see game number 2 in Europe. Here we are, game number 2 of the episode here, YouTube, and we play Motherwell at home in a game in the league phase. Important to note in the midweek game, and something to keep in mind of, we got pumped by Newcastle 4-1. They were 3 goals up from 0.7 XG with their first 3 shots in the match that were on target. They had 4 shots free inside the first 17 minutes for 3 goals. They were sitting 15th, but they've got a team that should be finishing inside the top 5 easy. We did get one back with Kristovic. It's more the fact that, most of the boys that played in the game against Molde played this one. I did rest for 2 days, so they were pretty fit. I think it's something to keep in mind. Where possible, do not play the first-round team if you need to play him in the league. But it is what it is. That also means that our league form, we currently sit 10th on 8 points, but there's a lot of teams on 8. It does mean our goal difference has now come all the way down to 2. I've got no qualms with that. We've already played the Liverpools, we've already played the Man Cities, we've already played Arsenal, we've already got rid of Newcastle away at St. James's Park. We're about to get rid of Man United in the next game and Spurs, and then all of a sudden all the easier fixtures come about, so hopefully we can get a bit of a run going as well. All right, into this game though, I am fully rotating here for this one. Herman is unfortunately still injured, so Jamie's going to make the bench here, but we have got a fully rotated team out there. As you can see, we've got Dominguez, Crook, Cunnington, Oliveira, and Paolo Roberto. I'm going to go to 2 complete wingbacks on attack. Sivan's going to play over Sanchez, not because anything to do with Sanchez. I don't see Sanchez ever develop. And Sivan, if you have a look at him at 19 years of age, he doesn't look good. Yet again, showing that he's not trained anywhere, which is odd. I just think with his potential and being that he's 6'4" and 20 determination, give him as much games as possible. He's going to develop into an absolute monster. Obviously, Dave is playing alongside him there as well. Arthur on the right to help him still continue to develop and hopefully get his match fitness up where possible. We've obviously have got Brian Alcaron that could play, but he's not 100%. Oriala in the hole, Pavlovic on the left, and Kristovic up front as well, who's been scoring goals for us, unlike anyone else. Dominguez obviously in net too, which is good to note. And yeah, this is the good thing about being in Europe and still being in the Cabaret Cup is we should be able to get these boys a lot of games, and that's not bad. So Paolo Roberto plays much better as a complete wing back on attack. I'm going to move Crook to go as a complete wing back there on attack as well. Just going to go for minute 1, which is fine. Everybody else stay as they are. Actually, no, Arthur Davies goes into ball winning midfielder there on defend as well. Champions Europa League song. Let's go. Let's have a look how Motherwell are lining up, see if I know anyone on the team. I highly doubt that they are going to be whatever. Probably worth me actually having a look what their team looks like on paper too. McKinstry could be someone I know, depending if he's the guy that was at Bournemouth. Liam Kelly, Graham, Story. Not bad. At the racecourse, second game in a row. It'll be nice to be 2 wins from 2. It'd also be nice to not be bloody 3-0 up and then concede 2 goals late. I am going to go for it for minute 1 and then move both wing backs back into wing backs as well. But yeah, Paolo Roberto is obviously much better going forward. You guys already know this. And obviously, Kem Crook is more of a winger that plays wing back too. Highlight from kickoff before we get into it. I'm just going to go quickly have a look at the team here quickly on paper. Liam Kelly. Pretty good keeper, not going to lie. Liam Bennett, not bad, but not great. Story, we know who Story is, good. Ross Graham, looks okay. Would say they've got a slightly better team than the team we played against. Genk should be still winning here. Ryan Trevitt's not bad. He is a Gambian, that should be a Gambian international. Stuart McKinstry at Leeds, not the guy I was thinking of. And Nokovic, okay, perfect. Not a bad side. All right, highlight from kickoff, let's see what happens here. And away we go. Mr. Davies picks it up. Goes in the Sivan. Finds Pavlovic. Paolo Roberto, you see, just bombing on, which is, look, the Brazilian's only very good at getting forward. So, it is what it is. Davies now. Good run. Bad ball. He's got 16 passing, 17 vision. That's not what we want to see. And well done by Kem Crook to get back in position and get on that. Finds Sivan. Good ball out to Pavlovic. Kristovic, 1-0. Nikolai Kristovic is scoring goals for fun. He looked onside by a mile, so there we are. I've just got a notification on my phone quickly. And there we are. Goal awarded, 1-0. We'll take that, and off we go. Perfect. Ten minutes played, still 1-0. Pretty happy. Paolo Roberto, Pavlovic. Goes all the way back there to Mr. Oliveira. Finds Paolo. Bombing on. The Brazilian. Can he whip a ball? Pedro was fouled. Referee said no. Ooh, I thought that was maybe a penalty there, ref. Arthur wins it back though. Sivan at 6'4". Keeps it. Pavlovic. Paolo Roberto beat your man again. No, he looked inside. Interesting. Pavlovic now going the other way. Davis. Good ball to Arthur. Sivan. Paolo Roberto's got numbers queuing in the box. Goes himself. What a finish. Paolo Roberto. For those that don't know who Paolo Roberto is, we did sign him a couple of years. Ginger, good to see you, mate. Long time no see. Went on loan to Paris FC. If he hits his potential, he's a decent to good Premier League player. But the main reason I signed him is if you look at his physical, he's physically good, mentally pretty switched on, and can cross and dribble, and has got good technique. If his defending stats ever got going, he would be a pretty damn usable fullback. And that's all we need because we've got Destiny Doggy is going to be in the next 5 years, and we got you got Dan Roberts on the other side. So that's why Kem Crook's here for these weaker games where you can have these fullbacks really go. But yeah, Pella Roberto, 1-0 up here against Motherwell, 2-0 up, sorry. We did score, obviously, before. Yeah, man, long time. Hope things are well. And still streaming and still you still got a save going here on FM. Yeah, good old Ginger. If you guys haven't checked out a Gin stream, mate, the good old days. Oh, years ago now. 30 minutes play, we are dominating this game. Half an hour, Pavlovic into Kem Crook. Good ball back stick. Keeper came a long way. Pedro Oyala scores his first goal for the club. Things are great. Yeah, not too bad here, man. Not too bad at all. It's been a good year. Work's been great. Really busy with work, though. Poker's probably not been the best year in terms of results, but we've been playing well and studying a lot and feel really good about our game at the moment, which is good. So hopefully a better year next year in result-wise. But yeah, stopped streaming for almost a year. Wow. Getting back into it? Hopefully you are. For those that don't know, here on YouTube, obviously live on stream, links down below. Come follow us live on Twitch where we do interact with you. But yeah, that's now 3-0 up. Great knockdown header as well. Now, I think this is where we need to not be naive. Please don't concede. I'd want to get the wing backs now to go from complete to being just normal. Trevitt. Kristovic does well. Arguably a foul, but yeah, broke up play. Still got the ball. If we concede one now, I'm a little bit worried. But hopefully we won't as Dominguez sweeps up. Well done. Salford. Good old Salford, mate. Love it. Absolutely love it. Good club too. Yeah, I know I'm a Liverpool fan and just said Salford's a good club. I just think they've got a cool story. And Dr. Benji did a massive save of them back in the day. And then Pedro Orellana and Arthur linking up like it's no man's business. Love that. Arthur getting down the line. Ball in. Back stick. Kristovic, big boy. Heads just over. Alright. We are going to make this change now instead of at half time here. I'm going to go to a wing back there on support for Crook, and I'm going to go to complete wing back on support for Paolo Roberto. Just get him to come back a little bit more. Yep, know that too. You might like what's up there, mate. Big game for us, obviously, with the Northwest Derby. It's 3 a.m. I'm torn between do I get up and watch it and sleep at go to bed at 8, wake up, watch it, try to go back to sleep for a couple of hours and go to work, or I just not look at my phone and watch it at 6:30 in the morning when I wake up to go to work. But yeah, half-time doing well. Pretty happy with this. Brian Sanchez needs to come on here. Off of Sivan's had a pretty good game. We're going to get him off here for Brian Sanchez. Do that. Anyone else that we need to bring on here? Probably not, no. I think everyone else is having a pretty good game here, boys. So let's get into that. I think one of the boys doesn't have 100% match fitness on the bench. I think it was McAtee. But yeah. Why can't you watch it, mate? Gotta watch Liverpool play United if you can. So far, not too bad. So McAtee is the one that's not 100% fit. I think Kristovic is going to come off and actually move Pedro Orellana up front. He does play well up front. I'm going to get him deeper line forward on support to help link up play. And I'm going to get Arthur then to go inside forward on attack and get beyond him. Let's do it. But yeah, doing well, looking good. Happy with how things are going. Got to ref a futsal match second tier in Norway. Nice, take that. That's actually a good reason to miss it. That's unreal, man. Love that. I haven't played futsal properly, in a proper league in ages. I filled in for one of my mates' teams a few weeks ago and then played a second week and got banned. So yeah, I went off at their referee. Which coming from someone that's played state futsal, me and him had a few disagreements about what keepers are allowed to do in futsal, and they didn't like that I called him a bit of a dog for making a pretty bad call. But he was doing it just to get at me, which you shouldn't do. My old man's been a referee for 20 plus years here in the National League, so here in Australia, so I probably should not have gone off like that at a ref. Apparently I have a zero tolerance for going off at referees at this place. Things I used to say to refs when I was 18, 19 years old playing state futsal for my state, it was ridiculous. And the things I used to say were vile. And the referees didn't even bat an eyelid. But yeah, not nice. Not good. Anyway, it's 4-0 right now. Pretty happy with that. Pavlovic is having a pretty good year now that I'm using him off the bench. Anyway, Not long left here, YouTube, in this episode. So make sure you give it a like to subscribe to the YouTube channel. As Jack now picks up the ball. Jack. Ball in. Missed. Thank you. All right, time ticks away. No conceding goals for fun at the end of the game, please. Can we get a clean sheet? We will. We win 4-0. That's good for our goal difference. After winning 3-0 and throwing it away to 3-2, we win 4-0. Motherwell have been absolutely pumped. On paper, I think they have a slightly better side than what Molde did. But it's a very good game. Pavlovic gets man of the match. Boys look good. Sivan and Kristovic did well. Lots of rotation. Man United coming up next, which won't be for YouTube. But, 6 points, 2 games. That's a good start for your first ever time in Europe. That is for sure there, boys. Now, make sure you give it a like. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm very, very happy with that. Next time we see each other is probably going to be Bayer 04, I reckon. That's a big game in the context of Europa League football. They've got a very, very good side. So I'm thinking we'll play through October. We'll play the start of November. Give you Bayer 04. And then that will leave us to, obviously, if we need to, come back in here or give you the Arsenal-Man City doubleheader both away because we have had some good results against them in the past. That's the end of the episode. Give it a like, subscribe. Thank you, and goodbye.